The night they found her, she was standing in the middle of the river, smiling. Her eyes were open, but she wasn't breathing, and beside her in the dark water, something moved. I never believed in river spirits. Old people in my village used to talk about them, but I always thought it was just stories to scare children, until I met her. Her name was Sarah. She wasn't from our village, she came from the next town, quiet, polite, always alone. She moved here after marrying a man we never saw. She said he worked far away and would come home when the moon calls. We laughed about it, thinking she meant he was a sailor or fisherman, but she never said more. At first, nothing was strange about her. She fetched water like everyone else. She came to market, greeted people, and went home before sunset. But every night we would hear singing from the river. Soft, sweet, sad. And sometimes, if you listened well, you'd hear another voice, a deeper one, singing with her. Some said it was just echoes. Others said she was calling someone. One night, my cousin and I went fishing by the river. It was quiet at first, until we saw a light dancing on the water. Not a torch, not a lantern, something bright like the moon had dropped into the river. Then we saw her, Sarah. She was standing on the surface of the water, not swimming, not sinking, just standing there barefoot, her wrapper floating around her like mist. And beside her was a man, but his body wasn't clear. It shimmered like smoke trapped in glass. My cousin whispered, "That's not a man." We froze. Then, just like that, the light vanished. The river went dark again. We ran home that night, shaking. The next morning we saw her at the market, smiling, acting normal, like nothing happened. But when I looked at her closely, her eyes looked different. They had a glow, not bright, just strange, like someone who hasn't slept in years. From that day, things changed. She stopped fetching water in daylight. She went only at night. And every time she came back, her skin looked fresh, almost too smooth, like polished glass. Children said they saw fish following her home. Women said she talked to the river. Men said she never ate at feasts. People started avoiding her. But I couldn't. I was curious. One night I followed her. She carried a calabash filled with white cloth and a small clay pot. She walked straight to the river and began to sing. Her voice echoed across the water. Then something answered from below. The water began to swirl, soft at first, then faster. And before my eyes, the river rose, forming a shape. Tall, broad eyes like glowing shells. It was him, the spirit. He stretched his hand toward her. She smiled, took his hand, and stepped into the river. The water closed over them. I screamed and ran home. By morning, she was gone. Her house was empty. Her calabash lay broken at the door. We searched for days, but no one saw her again. Until 3 nights later, a fisherman shouted that he saw a woman standing in the middle of the river, her wrapper white, her face calm. When they went there, they found her body. But her feet weren't touching the ground. She was floating, upright, eyes open. The elders said, "She married a spirit, and now she belongs to the river." It's been years, but no one fetches water at night anymore. Sometimes, during the rainy season, people say they hear her singing again. Soft, sweet, sad. I don't go near that river anymore, but I can't stop wondering. If she really married him, was she ever truly dead? Or is she still waiting for the next full moon